So one of the questions that we receive all the time is, when are you going to do your first steam locomotive? Now, you know that we're working on one in our museum quality brand, and we said it's still some time away. Well, we wanted to speed up the process, and an opportunity came our way this summer that we just couldn't pass up. We've acquired the M.T.H HO scale and S scale tooling. That means we now have all of the M.T.H brand in those scales in our lineup. Now, this is awesome because this gives us a complete lineup of steam locomotives. We've got everything from N&W 611 to SP 4449, the UP Big Boy 4014, Challenger 3985, and on and on. We've also, of course, in the acquisition, there's diesel locomotives, some models we haven't had before, a Jeep 38-2, a Jeep 35, an SD70 Ace, and some others. There's also freight cars and track. And for you folks that are steam modelers, guess what? There's almost 10 locomotives that are designed and awaiting tooling. And of course, we'll go all through those to make sure they meet rivet counter standards. And there's also about 10 all-new freight cars. And what's incredible about these are rivet counter level as well. There's one freight car that has like 13 different variations already designed. We'll be bringing those to you over the next few years. And we'll be making some upgrades along the way. We'll be making changes to the motors so they'll be able to use our motors. And of course, we'll be moving to ESU electronics. That means we'll do new motherboards, and we'll be doing all new DCC and sound. So you can use your loc programmer to program these locomotives. We, of course, have the entire lineup, including track, which will allow us to make train sets at some point. And we're going to enter into S scale. We see a real opportunity in S for old guys like me that can't see. And we think this is a great way to dip our toe into that market and get started. The HO line will come first, followed by the S scale line. What about the timeline? Well, it's going to take a little bit to integrate this into our company. You know, we work out on production for about 12 to 18 months. It's already booked. And we work out about 2 to 3 years on tooling. Well, we have to help the factory increase capacity, and we have to increase our capacity. So we're making some new hires to help us manage the brand, as well as for product development and for marketing. It'll take us probably about a year or so before we really get into a rhythm with production. But once we do, we'll be able to bring these models to you on a regular basis. If you're a retailer, you're probably wondering, well, am I going to be able to buy these trains still? And the answer to that is yes. If you'd like to be put on the list of potential retailers and you have a brick and mortar store, email us at retailers@scaletrains.com. This year, we're making some tremendous strides on our infrastructure. We have an all-new website coming this spring that'll blow you away, and we've worked out a lot of the logistics so we can service retailers better with that site. Later this year, we're going to be bringing on some other things, and we'll be able to do even more for retailers. And it'll be once those pieces of the puzzle are in place, we'll reach out to you and let you know that we're ready to start taking your orders for these models. Well, that's all we have to share for today, and we're really excited and look forward to bringing you the entire M.T.H and HO and S scale lineups to you in the near future. Thanks for tuning in.